I mean, I did a 9-minute long video about this an hour ago, but I guess I can go through it again. In the first E. Jean civil trial, E. Jean Carroll, she sued him for rape and defamation. The jury did not agree with rape and found him liable. It was a civil trial. They found him liable. It's not a criminal trial. They didn't convict him. Convictions only come in criminal trials. The jury found him liable for sexual abuse. After the trial was over, and the jury awarded her $5 million. After the trial was over, in response to some post-trial motions that were filed by Trump's attorneys, the federal judge, in a written decision, said that the actions for which Donald Trump was found liable fit within New York's rape statute, and said that Donald Trump was liable for rape, as that term is commonly understood in New York. And a judge put that in a written decision. And so, two things. To prove defamation in the state of New York, you have to prove that a statement that was made was false. You have to prove that, I knew what I was going to forget. You have to prove the statement was false, it was published to a third party, that it caused harm to the person's reputation, and that it identified that person specifically. As a matter of law, George Stephanopoulos saying that Donald Trump was found liable for rape, as a matter of law, that is not a false statement, because he can point to that federal judge's written order. And so that is why ABC News agreeing, and their parent company Disney agreeing to pay $16 million to Trump to settle this case is bullshit. Because bear in mind also, Donald Trump is a public figure. He's a former president of the United States. He's a public figure. So there is an additional burden that Donald Trump would have had to have proved, being a public figure, that George Stephanopoulos and ABC News engaged in actual malice in making that statement, that Donald Trump was liable for rape. That's not possible to do as a matter of law. As a matter of law, there is no way that Donald Trump could have won this case, period. Period. And ABC News' attorneys had not even taken Trump's deposition yet. You never, in a litigation context, settling a case before you take the defendant's or the plaintiff's deposition is borderline malpractice. They didn't take his deposition. There's no way that Donald Trump could have won this lawsuit. It was never going to cost ABC $16 million to litigate this case, so this was not a nuisance settlement. The only logical conclusion is that this is some kind of a bribe or a payoff. Sorry. That's reality, and that's a matter of law.